Hello YouTube and welcome back into our Let's Play of Civilization 6. Leventha just carrying with Colossal Heads. Super good. 5 more tourism there. And yeah, I think I'm going to fix up some of this. Send you over this way. And I've spent all my faith. So we're ready to go into our next era. Cool. Let's do it. This is outside my workable borders. We can actually get rid of these sheep now and do even more stuff with this. Look at all this coal that I don't have hooked up. Don't care. But that can be a woods just to make 1 more tourism. That's probably not worth the charge. Not when charges can get us 3 tourism. That's probably not worth it. Wow, rude. You think some civs need an update? You don't like Gilgamesh? I like his tile improvement, Shady. It's pretty strong. But the rest of his kit, I don't really enjoy either.
The more science intervenes in warfare.
He's cool in multiplayer scenarios. I think it's okay to have civs that aren't like balanced, that do something specific and like fill a niche. I think it's fun to have those games. I think it's fun to go out of your way to make something work every once in a while. It's just that in general, you probably want to see things fairly balanced. And I think they are fairly balanced. Canada notwithstanding. Bunch of niter. Kind of glad we got our Colossal Heads down. Wow, we had a ton of niter. Ton of niter. Yeah, that's so much. Is Canada not balanced in a good way or a bad way? In a bad way, unfortunately. Your Spain and France's unique improvement came earlier? Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, so now is when we can start thinking about using some of this faith on Jesuit. I want to do so when we have builders. I'm sorry, not builders. Great people that we can no longer or cannot otherwise use, right? So let's check out our unit list. Can you not check a unit list? Did we just find a bug? Can you not check a unit list while in a city? That worked. Huh. That was weird. I couldn't click on it. Okay. So. I'll just go a little bit wider now. It's a good woods. Oh, where's my logistics? I still want to be building walls, weirdly enough. So like any cities that don't have our walls. In fact, we don't even have Ren walls yet, do we? No, let's unlock those. What's next? So many wonders. Let's turn 170. Oh, we can move that. We can theme a museum now. All right, so there's a themed art museum. Again, if you're not familiar with how to do this, you want the same type of art, which is listed at the top there as religious, but from different artists. So the created by needs to be 3 different people. And I don't think I have any more archaeologists either. St. Petersburg has one. pretty expensive. Peek over there. And the era changed, but our dedication did not, so we're still condemning Islam over here, which is fantastic. No, I'll just do another head there. Seems good. It might be worth it to run logistics down here, because I'm not really going after more builders. We lost our ability to faith by them. So even if I have a couple in the queue, I don't think this is worth a policy slot anymore. And weirdly enough, because our builders and their tile improvements translate into tourism, I want to run both of these military policy slots because they indirectly create tourism. Well, directly there and indirectly there. A little bit more quickly. That's only 2. So we have 3 to Gandhi. We need this to go. We have Persia. And then this will be Norway. I do need one to, wait, 1, 2, 3. I need one to Georgia. Or is Georgia dead? No, Georgia's alive. How do I condemn when not at war? It is from our Golden Age dedication. Not our Golden Age dedication. Our World Congress dedication. Allowing us to condemn Islam for 25 Diplo favor. What up, Jeep? How you doing? Cool. Onward and upward. 48 of 112. Got 500 tourism exactly.
Museums are on the front lines of the fight for culture. All the best.
All right, Hermitage. So 4 more art slots. That's probably never themable. We have Pangea here, so we actually do want to fill up Hermitage over our cathedrals, and then probably switch them back later on. But St. Petersburg is getting 30% extra tourism, so if we just even fill this with that, it's good.
Many thanks for countless hours of quality entertainment.
Is it my birthday? Is it my birthday this week? This is Panda. Holy, thank you for the $100 donation. That is insane, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you are most welcome. Thanks for being a part of it. It's been a really fun journey. Thank you for that incredibly generous donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is, yeah, Panda coming in hot. What a week. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Making it so TGM can eat at night. I love that. I enjoy eating. So let's do this type of a thing, because this is St. Petersburg. We could fill something there. Should be getting more soon. Yeah, dude, that's insane. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't spam emotes. I've never seen this on Twitch before. Unable to load available emotes, and I can't celebrate with the rest of you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Panda. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would that I could spam an emote or two. Chat'll just have to do it for me. All right, continue to just progress science-wise, getting a little bit of... Oh, you know what we could pull out now is... Oh, no, we don't have our science policies in there. Okay, yeah, just walls. We survived it, Churn. We're out of it now, and we're just focused on tourism stuff. Okay, wait, can I... Now it's there? Okay, that was really weird. I wonder if it was because he was fortified? I don't understand. I don't understand why that worked that way, frankly. Envoy gold card. I mean, we could certainly use it, but like, what would you sub it in for? Like, legit question. The faith is still great for us. We still have Jesuit. We could be buying buildings and things for more great people points. We could take out the influence, I guess. We have like a lot of envoys in the bank plus Apadana. So maybe you could sub it in there. But I don't think you're taking out any of these other policies for it. Hey, Muth. How you doing, dude? What's happening? New day, new stream. Rona confinement's not that bad, TBH. I'm glad to have you here, Muth. Enjoy your positive attitude as well. Because it is, it's weird out there, huh? Stupid Carabao. Ha 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 ha. Oh, there's one. All right. Just try to snag that guy. Get more Diplo favor. Seven production. Next leader is Shaka. I'm very excited to play the Zulu. I like them a lot. They're a very, very fun, kind of unique domination civ, which I'm pretty into. Unique encampment, sign me up. Early cores and armies, sign me up. Stronger cores and armies, sign me up. What up, Alan? I hope you're having a good day today too, buddy. It's good to see you. Happy Tuesday, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better this week than last, that's for sure. All right, I'm building Renaissance walls. You saw it here first, everybody. And I think I'm going to start buying some buildings just to use our faith and get more great people points. Crazy sub train today. I mean, yesterday was insane. We just got a $100 donation from Panda Wants Cookie, which is amazing. And yeah, we've had donations, and it's been another crazy day. I will say that. Yeah, crazy days we're living. Thanks, man. Pretty cool stuff. Need the good vibes. I think everybody needs a little good vibes right now. This isn't really artificial. Like this shouldn't be, that timer shouldn't be that far off, to be perfectly honest, because we're not doing anything that's really spiking our tourism that much. Like a little bit here and there for the tile improvements we're creating and, like, you know, putting great works in the bank and stuff. But this should be actually fairly close to the actual turn timer, which is kind of crazy to think about, because if that actually does work, then that's a really fast victory. So I want to go, let's bring gold up here because we need to go to him. Oh yeah, I didn't even improve my Chichen Itza. What kind of a civer am I? Kogi mounts and colossal heads and Alcazars. Daniti. And Alcazars. Let's do a little bit of a look at that. 55. Let's see how accurate that actually is. See, now we're down to 57. So we must have spiked a little bit there. A little bit harder than I anticipated. And Moyes. Yeah, that's true. Moyes in the game too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they are dead, but yeah, all the tile improvements in this one pretty much. He like went back in the thing with it, so that's fine. Boom, boom. This doesn't really help me, is the problem. So 543 tourism. The biggest thing holding us back right now is actually tourism policy cards. Specifically art. We have a good amount of art. Actually, I need to spend Jesuit peppermint. I need to buy some buildings here. Yeah, that's true. We could just save for rock bands, but we're a long ways away from that. We don't actually have the culture to make it happen. So we kind of split the difference by getting better culture by like buying these buildings, right? Problem is I don't really want to build archaeologists. Cool. Dominant tourism over Arabia. So 61 versus his 59. So that's good. So we're almost dominant over Arabia. Actually, yeah, we're going to have most everybody done here in a second. But the problem is we still do need to get to that higher number threshold. So like you... Oh, you don't even have a theater square. This is where I wanted Reina to buy some of these. I told you I shouldn't have gone campus here. That was my mistake. Now it's going to be forever till they actually get it. There we go. I like that he's fighting. I mean, what else do you do if you don't have military units in the area, but
and because she was so...
Oh, I wanted to fill this. Why didn't I fill this? We'll just bring in the religious art because that'll be just as easy to move back away. And then now we give this a little bit. It's just a tiny little bit, but I think it's a little bit more efficient, so... I realize these are only 2 tile improvements or 2 tourism tile improvements, but that's why we got the builders. This one's gonna be insane. Boop. +7. I'd rather get the faith economy. You're building it. It's almost done. Okay. That's fine. I have not, Muth. I'd love to. I don't think I want to switch anything, do I? Not until we get tourism cards. Yeah, not until we get tourism cards. What? Let's do open borders before we get denounced, because that's a tourism modifier. Hey, Slim. Doing okay. How are you? Sure. All right, let's sell some strategics. Again, I'm just trying to make nicey nice with people. It's probably my bad for not doing this way earlier. Does anyone want these? What's iron? Kind of weird.
My man.
Sure. Greg, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What do you want? Pretty good. Up 30 gold per turn with trades so far. Not interested. Do you want this? Nope. Do you want this? Yes. Cool. All right, that's a little bit better. Improves our gold economy some. Hopefully we get friendship soon. Otherwise, could go south real quick here. Ooh, I need an amphitheater, like now-ish. I guess I can send this out. You know what? Why don't I do that then? Why don't we... Let's get a couple broadcast towers with our faith. Does anything here help us? I could start a wonder. I could get more builders, even though they're not super efficient. I guess a spy wouldn't hurt. I don't really think other people have a lot of great works, but I don't know that for sure. Does the Enlightenment reduce tourism from other civs from religious artwork or just religious tourism and relics? I think it applies to the artwork, but I'm not 100% on that, Peppermint. Not willing to trade. Not willing to trade. And nothing. Okay. I think that's as much as we can do. And then I can move our Apadana stuff out.
If you will be so good.
I think the writing's worth more anyhow. I could start running projects soon. That's a thing we could do. Definitely want the walls. Where do I care? Anywhere? Not really. No, it doesn't matter. Go to Tula. Broadway bullshit could help. Yeah, I was hoping the game would finish before then, but that doesn't mean I couldn't start it. I think the production is probably better translated into great works and projects, but it's probably a bit of a toss-up. Depending on how long the game goes and what Persia's going to do. You really won't. Really don't love me anymore, huh? Oh, there must be a resource here because oh no, I can't. Never mind. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. So I'm a little worried because it seemed like last turn this went from 61 to 63 and it went from 115 to 113 to 115. So like going up 2 each. So I'm a little curious to see what happens this turn. We have open borders with everybody. I don't think I can do much else. Sub 200 possible? It's certainly still possible. We're over halfway there on total tourism needed. There we go. More? Yes, come be my friend. No, come on. Yes. I don't want to give him strategics, especially if he comes and declares on me now. Him I might have to actually respond to with an army. Ooh, toys are good. Wonder production's good. More religious art. Yeah, that's nice. That completes several museums, actually. So dominant, that went up. That only went up 1 here. Okay, so we're making progress. It's just slow. We never got that merchant, did we? Was it in the game at all? No? Wow. Hello to your followers from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Wasn't it 64? Was it? I thought it was 63. So amenities there. All right, this we don't want to screw around with. So we want this to complete a theming for sure. So where are we and how can we do this? So art museum in Moscow. We don't want to have sculptures there. So religious art is fine. We can actually do this and this. And then this should theme it. Yep. Uh-oh. What's going on with Mexico City? What's going on down there? They're trying to social distance. All right, so 67 and 116.
Apart from the sanity.
Now we're from 67 to 64. Send me money. Send me money. So what do we do? I can go in the information era for the era score, I suppose. I don't know if it matters, but there's not a ton else we need to do with our tech. I mean, I'm a little worried about Persia, I guess. Can unlock Cossacks. I think it's project time. 23 turns to go before turn 200. Could get temples, but like if this had culture, if this were choral music, I'd be interested. But like, I don't think we need more faith per turn. It's fine. Certainly not worth the 5 turns. I don't think. Maybe it is. It's not super worth, but we're running out of stuff to do. All right, so this middle one is... I thought the middle one was a portrait, right? Religious portrait. Okay, so never mind. So we want to theme another museum here with this other piece of religious art. So you have an art museum over yonder and a totally empty one over there. Don't know what city it is. There it is. How is how did that happen? Did you guys like did someone get spliced? Did that barbarian scout try to apparate inside the encampment and just spliced himself into it? Because, like, how is it inside the encampment? What's up, Buffalo? Finish your Sweden playthrough on YouTube. And I stopped using rock bands when China censored them, claiming they were now useless, but rock bands in lands over which are culture dominant still generate internal tourists. Oh, they do internal tourists if you're maxed out on international? I don't think they do, Buffalo. I don't think that's true. I don't think sending rock bands to civs that you're already dominant with helps your victory. I could be wrong. That's kind of one of those weird things. Not totally sure about, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But, like, seriously, what's going on here? How are you just stuck in this encampment? But that's not how you sell Nickelback albums. Do you think it's possible to sell Nickelback albums? That's what I want to know. So you should own that. Yes. 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I've struck a nerve. Since I didn't improve all these Reina tiles, we might as well take the extra gold. All right, that's another themed museum. What? I'm sorry, what? Is there even a spot for pyramids on the map? It was a cold map, so... And how did she get it down in the tundra? Oh my god, there it is. There's like the one spot. That's really funny. Turn 179 pyramids, right? All right. Our dominance continues. We need more tourism. I think because we've gone so wide and we do, in fact, have Jesuit, I think I'm happy running projects as opposed to shooting for wonders here. The wonders won't give us that much tourism. The slots that we gain, I think, are fairly irrelevant. So... don't have any banks, so I don't need more envoys in Cahokia. Yeah, I've got some broadcast towers. We're sort of faith buying them. I don't feel the need. I'd rather run projects. All right, and then we have miscellaneous art, which we can send back to the cap. Favorite late game built wonder? Late game built wonder. I I mean, can I just say rur? Because that's fun. What up, Equinox? How you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Oh, boy. I should buy a boat, make him happy. Put it in the Hermitage. Not much, man. What's up, H. Hombre? How you doing? Would be my best advice for balancing early military so you don't get steamrolled. Your current biggest issue on deity. I honestly think it's just early archers and then crossbows as far as defense goes. Like a couple archers just to deal with barbs are always a good idea anyways. And then from there, like, I think that holding off deity invasions is usually as simple as having like 5 archers instead of like 2 or 3. It'll be tomorrow, Blue Wings. We're going to look for China seeds. So we're going to do our Wonder Challenge. We're doing our 10K follower celebration on next Saturday. This coming up Saturday, what is it? The 18th of April. And I said April, like I was in Parks and Rec. Yeah, so we're doing that this weekend, and we're gonna look for seeds for our China Wonder Spam game. We're gonna try to get every wonder in the game with China, although on Emperor. Delegation and don't forward settle. Yeah, that's a good point too, Studs Life. Yeah, delegations for early diplomacy. It's actually usually easy-ish to do diplomacy, like as long as you're active about it. I think a lot of people just get lazy, myself included. And yeah, it's definitely easy-ish. I don't care about any of this because we're not actually building any of our theater square buildings, and I don't need to build anything else. We're definitely light on trade routes and commercial hubs. Maybe I'll say like Holy Site. City Center for walls. Yeah, that's actually probably better, huh? Although we're almost done. I think these are pretty closely, like, they're pretty close as far as usefulness. We're almost done with Ren walls.
However beautiful.
All right, 86 of 119. Will I be picking my opponents in the China Wonder Spam game? No. No. I don't feel a need to pick them. If you can make a compelling argument for doing so, I would listen to it, but I want it to be, you know, we're going to have to do some manipulation to make it somewhat worth it or somewhat possible. But I think for the most part, I want it to be as natural as we can. You guys are in my way, and it's really irritating.
Slowly.
Keep getting the trigger. All right, we're 29 tourists shy. I may not switch into this. I may go right for the policy card, actually, in cultural heritage, and avoid switching into democracy. I guess those guys needed walls, huh? Okay, and we just obsoleted limes, which is why those walls are taking so long. So what do we want instead? Liberalism could be fine. Gold would be okay. It's my favorite tile improvement. Why is it the Moy? My favorite tile improvement is Persia's unique unit. It's insane. It's so good. So good. Sure, we'll take amenities. The Moy is insane. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. We were just talking about how I like all of the city-state tile improvements. They're all really fun and cool. Really fun to be able to do stuff like that. I don't know what to think about Persia not liking me anymore. I destroyed some of our tourism, actually. Okay, 15 shy.
Little bits.
And Tamorius, thanks for the 4 bits, dude. We're slowed down a little bit, so able to watch some stream today. Awesome. Thought about creating a map for the Wonder Challenge on Saturday. Yes, we're going to be doing that shortly. We're going to be doing that shortly here today, Tamorius, as soon as our game is over. I don't care about any of this. So, projects. Or maybe a builder, since we got all this wrecked just now. Yeah, probably didn't need this spy, especially since we didn't really have anything to steal. But oh well. So I think once we get this policy card in here, I think we're gonna get a sub 200 out of it. Oh, you meant physically going into the map creator, not just rolling for seeds. Oh, I'm sorry, Tamorius. I hadn't considered that really. I think that would take more work than I'm willing to put in prep for it, but it's a good idea. Were there 2 art? I hadn't noticed that. Thanks, Muth.
As soon as you trust you.
Now see, we're back down to 22. We're not back down, but we're down to 22. Homeschool prom. Thank you. Oh no, that makes me really sad. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome on into the shop. Good to have you here. Okay, so 19 shy. Just give me that civic. Is there anything else I'd prefer in my... I feel like a government's not working for us. But I don't see anything better. I guess the amenities are still fairly relevant. And I probably don't need all of this faith per turn. Yeah. And then rock bands.
The human race is a...
I don't really want to put my music here. I guess we have plenty of art, though. All right, so now we have the policy card in. How we doing? Need 19 more. Getting there. Getting there, you guys. Gold from envoys. I don't think we need the gold. Our gold's okay. I mean, our gold per turn sucks, but like we don't really need it. Use the work from 4 of your 5 envoys to scrape a golden age out of it with a good faith economy. Yes, it is. It's worth it.
Can you help me understand when it's acceptable to settle on a resource? When it's preferable and when it's bad?
Yes, P. Brank. Okay, so luxuries in it for the most part that have poor yields initially are great to settle on. So things like incense, because you get free faith. Even things like citrus, where it's just kind of food for a while. If it's like a low quality dye tile. But when you start to talk about dyes and like spices, you no longer really want to settle on these because they're really nice tiles to work right away. So unless you're in a weird situation where like that's exactly the tile you want, I usually avoid settling these. Again, a situation where you could settle it, especially with not your capital, is like for districting purposes. Sometimes your luxuries really get in the way of districting. But like a fur tile like this, I want to work that right away. I don't really want to settle on that, and it's probably too hard to like move over there and settle. Anything that delays your settle from turn 1 needs to really be justified, like be strong enough to really make up for the turns that you're skipping by not doing it right away. Yeah, so Jade's a great example. I actually want to make a video on this, on just like what to settle on and what not to. But yeah, it's basically like if it's a really good tile already, you probably just want to work it, unless it's like super in your way. Bonus or strategic, I definitely like, you don't get any benefit for settling on wheat. I like settling rice. I like settling cattle. It's just an extra little bit of food in the base, especially if you have good tiles to grow into. Strategics generally don't get settled on. Again, if you are avoiding districting problems or thinking about a future industrial zone by settling on horses or something like that, that's okay. But usually like an iron mine, not really. Exception to that would be like in a Earth Goddess game where you don't want the negative appeal there, maybe. But yeah, so basically if it's a good tile, don't settle on it. If it's not, then settle on it. And it's preferable. It's almost always preferable to settle on some sort of resource, in my opinion. I'm looking to do it. I'm actively looking to do it as often as I can. All right, we were at 107 of 124, 111 of 124. So only 13 more, so like maybe 4 turns left. Now, because his went up. A couple rock bands and we're good to go. If that's even necessary. Yes, settle on hills, specifically settle on plains hills. I like, yes. If you settle on a plain, like if you have the option of just settling a plains hill, you know, that's, in our game, it would have been 189 production already. Kind of for free. Assuming you have good tiles to work, of course. One more turn. There's our rock bands. We don't even need it. I don't even need no stinking rock bands. Turn 190 finish. 191. Yes. Finally, sub 200. How about it? That was really good. Especially given some of our the small errors we made along the way. It could have been even more interesting, maybe. But GG's, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Definitely a good one. Russia, obviously, crazy strong civ. Really good at culture. Really good at kind of whatever they want to be. But yeah, that was a great game. Decent ranking, probably about 1,000. And yeah, just kind of all around balance. I think actually thinking about it, diplomacy, huge part of this game, and a huge part in cultural games in general. So that worked out quite well for us. A little uneventful as far as wars and things, but that was still quite fun, if you ask me. And obviously the strength of tile improvements that can give you tourism. How about it? GG's, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, don't forget to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic. Come say hi to us in person on the internet. Look forward to seeing you in there.